friends, at least it is morning as I am filming this. Thank you for visiting our farmhouse. Today I am coming to you from our laundry room. It is small, but I am very grateful that we have a designated laundry room space. Now, if you don't have that, then that is totally okay, because what I want to share with you today is more about my laundry routine and not so much the laundry room space where you do your laundry. January has been the bedding and linen white sales in department stores since 1878, and so I thought it would be a perfect time to share with you kind of my laundry process from beginning to end. So I wrote down some numbers here. I will be making our homemade laundry soap later on in this video, and I took my 3 main ingredients. So for me here in California, the Arm & Hammer Laundry Booster costs $4.76. The Phil's Naphtha soap cost $1.20, and the Borax laundry powder cost $5.97. So if you add all of that together, that's $11.93, and that made 5 gallons. Now there are 80 cups in 5 gallons, and you use about half a cup for each load. So that would be 160 half cups. Comes out to 20 cents per load. Now that's only using a cup of one of the ingredients and half a cup of the other one. So we still have like almost a whole carton of these ingredients left. I did use all of the Phil's Naphtha. So we're basically talking pennies to make homemade laundry soap, and with the price of everything right now, I thought it would be a great savings for our family. So I want to walk you through the products that I use and how we make our laundry soap. These canisters I keep in my laundry room with various items. We use them at our wedding reception to hold old-fashioned candy, and now I have repurposed them to be in our laundry room. So I have some dryer balls, some homemade soap that my sister-in-law makes, and if you are interested in it, you can find her on Instagram. I will put a link in the description below. They are beautiful soaps and I love them. Then I also have some Laundry Boost in the last container. Now back to the dryer balls. I started using these in place of dryer sheets several years ago when I learned of the harmful things for our bodies found in dryer sheets. Now obviously they do need replacing after a while, but I love putting essential oils on these and using them to help dry my clothes. This Laundry Boost I order through my mother-in-law from a website called Shackley. They offer cleaning products that are much more healthy for our bodies, and so I have been using this whenever I have a really soiled load. I started using it when I had babies and needed to get out spit up and all of the baby things that just need a little extra attention, and I'm still using it today. Whenever I can put a product in a pretty container, I think it just adds that much more beauty to the everyday functions of our home. And so taking it out of the plastic bag and pouring it in this pretty glass jar with a vintage thrifted spoon just adds a touch of special. I try not to buy clothes that need to be dry cleaned. However, we do have a few items that need to be, and I found this product to be helpful in saving money on dry cleaning. Here are some of the essential oils that I love using in the laundry room. Clove and orange are a great combination this time of year. Now I'm talking about using these on my dryer balls. Lavender is really nice for sheets and bed linens. And then tea tree has antibacterial properties. And so if you've left a load in the washing machine overnight and just want to freshen and kill any bacteria, then that is great for that. And lemon is just an all-time favorite. If you have boys like I do, I find that Dawn dish soap does miracles on grass stains. I mentioned in my 23 habits video that I put a load of laundry on each night before I go to bed. That really helps me stay on top of the laundry in a household of 6 people. And I highly recommend this if you haven't tried it. A fun find for me on Facebook Marketplace was this large wicker laundry basket. I ended up getting it for about $30, I think. And right now it is collecting items that I need to take to the thrift store as donations. But in the summer, I will definitely be using it to take clothes out to my clothesline to hang on the line. Also in my 23 habits video, I mentioned that I iron all of my clothes before hanging them in our closets. This is something that helps me in those tight time spots where I don't have time to iron things, and I can just go to the closets and the clothes are ready to go. When my sisters and I enjoyed a fun thrifting, antiquing day out in Texas back at Thanksgiving time, I found a wooden ironing board, something that has been on my wish list, and I was so excited to find it. It is in a little bit rough shape, so I will need to give it a little TLC, but I am looking forward to having this as part of my decor as well as using it. So I started by filling my 5-gallon bucket up with about a gallon of water. Then I added a cup of this borax laundry powder and made quite a mess because I was trying to do this left-handed, but I ended up putting the camera down and getting the correct measurement to pour in. Next, I added a half a cup of Arm & Hammer laundry booster, and I also made quite a mess with it as well. Then I took a 5-ounce bar of Fell's naphtha soap and grated it. Looks like grated cheese, huh? My little one thought it was something to eat. This I added to a medium-sized saucepan with some water and stirred it fairly frequently. It did not take long for it to melt, but I did end up using extra water to get it to not clump together, and it came out into a beautiful consistency. I added this into my 5-gallon bucket with the other ingredients that I had mixed in and stirred it really well. And then after that, I added my essential oils. I had thought about doing either lemon or orange, some kind of citrus, but I ended up going with lavender, and I'm so glad I did. It smells just lovely. And finally, adding the rest of the water almost to the top, and that is all. Here are some very sudsy bubbles, and after about 24 hours this will be ready to use, and I feel so accomplished. If you do not want to dip out of your 5-gallon bucket every time, then putting a little bit in some sort of glass container like this is a great way to keep it out on your cabinet and ready to use when you need it.